Hello and welcome. My name is Marc Blatstein, and I'm the physician who founded and created Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. I'm going to discuss today running a business while in the BOP, which is something you are not allowed to do. But for those of you who have been convicted, you're going into prison, you've started a reentry plan, you've already written your narrative, and you need to begin to prepare for what you're going to do once you re-enter society and support your family. And so, it's whatever you do has to be done smartly. So this is what I've read, and from those that are smarter than I, it seems to be a good plan. And so here we go. You're not allowed to run a business for sure. And you need to tell those of you, those that who you've created the turnkey business, it is running, and that they need to have this conversation with you before you self-surrender. And they need to know that you're not allowed to run this business or give any advice or any sort of instructions on how to run anything. And so in that case, you can't do it. It can't be sneaked in via a letter, via email, via a phone call, nothing. And so if you have the phone call and it's regarding running a business, they need to understand before you go in that the conversation is going to be something to the effect that you need to tell them you're not allowed to run a business or give any kind of advice from prison. It's just, you're not allowed to do it, and you would get in a lot of trouble. And so they need to make these decisions out on their own. But that if you were home and this particular problem came up, possibly, these are the options that you would consider. And it could be you doing A, B, C, or D. But as you're in prison, you are not allowed to give any kind of advice as to what to do. And so they have to make up the decisions to whatever they're going to do on their own, period. End of discussion. And so before you surrender, they need to understand that they are going to be the ultimate decision makers, but that these are going to be how the conversations have to go. I hope this clarifies that you're not allowed to make decisions in any matter over the phone or in writing as to how to run a business. But if they're going to accidentally ask you a question, that's how you proceed. And you can have this conversation with them before you actually, before you self-surrender. I hope this makes sense, that you found this helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this YouTube and podcast. Have a good day and stay safe.